We do. Okay, we're live. All right. Hello, world.
Yeah.
It's Loretta Ann's place, bringing you Selma Berrios, the talented and lovely tarot and Lenormand card reader.
You,
Here you go.
you.
And also, Selma is an intern in, okay, help me out with this, HQQT or
No,
Q.
quantum healing hypnosis technique,
Yeah.
QHHT. I am level one intern,
Yes. There you
meaning that whomever is interested that live in the northeast area, uh, they can contact me. I think Loretta put some information there.
Yeah, I did.
Because for now, because I am an intern, I cannot charge
Yeah.
for the sessions.
Mhm.
But at the same time, that doesn't mean that I don't know what I am doing.
Yeah.
Is that I need to practice in order to obtain the certification.
Mhm.
So other than that, I mean, after that, it's a little bit on the side of expensive because
Yeah.
it's a protocol of 4 hours as a minimum.
Yeah. Yeah. It takes, yeah, it's at least 4 hours.
Yeah.
And so, and the information to contact Selma is on the screen if anyone's interested. That way, if people come late, they can, watch the replay and they'll be able to see it on the screen and get your contact information. So that'll
Okay.
be good. So,
So, Loretta, help me here. I always have problems. How do I see the comments?
okay, up in the upper right-hand corner. That's
Am I
right.
in comments?
Oh, yes, we got peeps here too. Kyle's in the house.
Oh, okay.
DCTM. Yeah.
Okay, so I
Hey,
see them
Christine.
then.
Yeah. So, are you able to? You were able to do that, and I think you're able to type into the chat also
Okay.
because I've got you as co-host, and
Okay.
then next week I'll be co-hosting with BJ. Hey,
Okay.
Sam. Hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello, Sam.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, we've got a couple people from Twitch in. All right, hello Twitch. So I'm streaming both spots. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, if anybody wants a reading, put it in the chat. All caps really helps me pick
Yes.
up on it.
Yes. Get off of there.
And let's see, are you maybe okay? I wanted to talk about where did we talk about this? The troops. Have you heard about the troops out in the ships off the coast? They've sent them, you know, in the battlefield area, or whatever he's doing. Iran off
Uh,
the shores over there.
uh-huh.
They're not feeding. Evidently, they're
I
not. Oh, Hogarth. It was on Hogarth's channel. They were
Yes.
talking about
Yesterday night. Yeah.
the
I saw.
parents are reaching out to let them know that
Exactly.
the officers evidently are eating, but not the young men, you know?
Someone mentioned it's good that we are talking because at least we bring, at least we are part of those people that are bringing that to the attention.
Yeah.
Uh, because someone mentioned in the Hogarth that supposedly how is it that we don't know,
Yeah.
and Hogarth explained it's not that, or that the parents were not yelling out, and he clarified no, they are trying to get the attention, but the media.
Yeah. They're not airing it. They
No,
are not airing it. CNN's not going to talk about it. And
exactly.
but evidently MS Now, they're not talking about it, you
Yes,
know?
yes.
And you would think Rachel Maddow would talk about it being she's,
And she
but
didn't. She hasn't yet.
evidently,
Mm-mm.
you know, so
Sam
yeah.
has a oh, I got laid off from work without any notice.
Yeah, that was Sam. She's got to put a message in. Hello, Carl. I'm glad you're here. So, do we want to read on Sam now?
Yes. What's coming next for me in terms of jobs and finances?
next for me?
Sam,
Okay, you got laid
without
off.
any notice or warning.
Sam, didn't you just start that job? I mean, I can't resist to ask for a reading. Okay. We'll definitely do a reading for you, Carl. All right. You're next. Okay. All right. So let's see. Sam got laid off from work without any notice or warning. That is just awful. What's coming next for me in terms of job? Sam, I'm wondering, is Sam in Australia? Are you? Is, where are you at, Sam? Remind me, please. She says, no, I was at the same job for the last 2.5 years. Oh, okay.
Wow.
And no notice. Man. Is it a big corporation that you work for? Or is it more, local economy stuff? Okay, she was applying for study visa there in Australia. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Sam. Okay. All right. And then Carl has got his question up here.
Okay.
With this marker. All right. And I'm gonna star it.
I can
Yes.
be
Okay. Sam says it's a big tech company.
in Dubai,
Dubai based. Yeah.
so it's not that they are in problems.
No.
So this time, Sam, I did a spread that is about it tells the movement of what might be going on, because your question was what's coming next for me. So it's interesting how they are reading the situation as the Queen of Cups. Look at that. So they are telling, okay, we are paying attention to what's going on emotionally with you, because the Queen of Cups is the nurture of emotions, and all of the emotions are whole here in the cup. And it's interesting. Look at the crown. So what we are paying attention is, okay, we are going to pay attention to the situation with Sam. In the past,
2.5 years.
you've been the Knight of Cups. They've been offering you opportunity, or you seeing opportunities, paying attention to maybe in an idealistic way. The Knight of Cups is kind of the knight that is kind of idealistic and maybe romantic in his ideas, but at the same time, he's very open to surprises. This is in the past. But then, what is the situation right now in the present? This is interesting. 9 of Pentacles is saying, like, as if you are feeling satisfied in some way, or you were feeling satisfied with your job, with financially, or with your achievement. But then this is a surprise, which is in the past. But the situation is heading to harmony. In this case, something is going to happen soon that will harmonize the situation. So what is the advice? It might look a little bit hard, but don't get afraid of that. 10 of Swords. What it means is the betrayal from being laid off without notice. It's done, but it's the end. Nothing more bad will happen. So there is, after all of this betrayal, what comes is the horizon, hope in the horizon. And this is the advice for the present. And the advice for the future is that you will get more information and the truth. You will hear about the truth in terms of what is coming next for me in terms of job and finances. But look for information in the future. This reading for me has been a little bit, it feels as if Sam, as if the cards are saying there's something else. There's another question with Sam regarding this job because they are talking about satisfaction in the present and harmony as where the situation is heading. And at the same time, they are telling you, we recognize that in the present, the advice is recognize that you've been betrayed, but it's the end. Nothing else will come worse than that. But then at the same time, they are asking you to look for more information. So I wonder, Sam, is you should look into more into the situation that led up to this layoff to see what is in for you. What information is there that can help you? Okay.
Okay, that's what you got.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes the tarot doesn't answer a specific question. And that's when you ask, is something another message that the tarot are trying to tell him, even him or her, to Sam, and that Sam is not asking about that. But the tarot decided not to answer necessarily.
Yeah, the tarot does that, you know.
So
It
this
does.
is one situation.
Yeah. Now I started pulling cards. I was going to pull. Um, so the first card out, I got an Ace of Pentacles. So this is about your growth and stability and new ventures and opportunities. So you're just going to have to begin again. Looking at this. Um, the next card I got was Five of Wands. There's conflict. This card's about some kind of conflict
Mhm.
that you're going to be facing. I pulled a clarifier on it and received the Ace of Swords. So some clarity will come in on that.
Yeah, I got the Ace of Sword too.
And then I pulled the Page of Wands. All right. So this is a free spirit, confidence, but also there's a tendency to rush in, you know, and there's energy of exploring the unknown with this card. Also, I pulled two clarifiers on this card, and it was the Ten of Swords and then the Devil. All right. So there's an end of a cycle. I think you're going to have to. There's an end of a cycle because we got to remember you're in the tech world, and things are shifting. Well, they're shifting in everywhere. And then I pulled. So after that, well, I went back and pulled clarifiers. So I laid out these cards first. After the Page of Wands was laid down, the Tower came. And that is a big shift. It's a big shift.
Mm.
And it's a blessing, but it's a shift. It's liberation, but it's a big shift. It's a breakthrough, but it's a big shift. So, any kind of false structures, it tears down. But it comes as a sudden change. The
Yeah.
clarifier I got on that was the King of Wands. Okay? Now, the King of Wands is a wordsmith, dependable, honest, action oriented, optimistic, proud, visionary, a journalist type person, a deal maker, skeptic, and brash, And so when this tower moment happens, there's also something wonderful and a wonderful energy coming in. Maybe it's a person, that represents this King of Wands, but it's a new perspective, and it's something that's needed because fifth card I pulled, this was the final card, is the Ten of Pentacles.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like it feels like there's a rough period,
Yes.
there's that you're gonna have to deal with.
It's interesting because I felt, like unfinished with this type of reading that I got. And then I did the Lenormand, very short Lenormand. And I got the ring, the stork, which is the big message, and the scythe. So if you mirror, the ring is promises or contract. The scythe is danger or cut. So in a way, this contract was cut, but it was because there is a significant change in your life that is positive coming. So this is what is hinting with Loretta and I getting the Ace of Swords. Apparently, you need to look for some information, because what they are telling you is that in Spanish we say there's no hay mal que por bien no venga. Nothing bad happened without any good luck behind it. There's a purpose for this.
Yeah.
So, but it's interesting that both Loretta and I are giving the message to you. You need to look into something.
Good.
This might come for good reasons.
Yeah, and she says she has savings, not in a rush to look for a new job. I would take some time off, learn new skills, wait for beautiful. Beautiful. That's wonderful. Okay. Thank you, Sam. Thank you for your comment and your question. I really appreciate it.
Good luck.
Okay. Yes, good luck. And now we have okay, there's Sam's. I'm gonna undo your thing. Next we have Carl, I believe. Yes, here we go. When will this Mercury deal I've been waiting and trying to do ever come? Do my guides see me moving out by next week? Okay. All right. Now, Carl, are you still in the same place with that, what, it was in the basement or something with that woman that's been a friend for a while, that you've known for a while, or something like that? I'm getting the details mixed up, I think. But I think he's still here. He says, hey. Okay. Yes, still almost a year. Okay. So Carl's been in the same place. He's in the Philippines. And this Mercury deal I've been waiting for. My God, see me moving out by next week. Okay. Carl's guides see him moving out by next week. Call upon Carl's oversoul to talk to me.
I see Carl.
Oh, Burn's in the house. All right. Hi, Burn. Hey. Okay. Now, for Carl. Is Carl going to be able to move out next week? Is Carl going to be able to move out next week? Oh, Carl.
Wow. I get it. Do you know? Okay. The situation is the Queen of Wands. So this is the energy of magic, of charismatic, of independence. It's a good energy that I wonder if it's someone that might be able to help you, a woman or someone who is very energetic and is a doer. In her case, it's a doer with magic, but well, I wonder if it's us that we are talking to you in this situation. But they are seeing you moving, because look, you are going to move to calmer waters. That is the Six of Swords. That's specifically the core message of the Six of Swords, moving to calmer waters. And then there will be justice in this movement, a balance in the relationship between either the person who you are leaving, the landlord that you are leaving, or the new landlord that you will be coming in contact. So it might be a situation that is more beneficial for you and more just or fair. And then Eight of Pentacle. This is I'm not sure, Kao, I really don't know you like Loretta knows you, but it's keeping you, it's asking you to keep focus on keeping honing your skill of whatever you are doing that will allow that movement to calm the water to be a good one, a much better one. Now, what is the warning? The whisperer, the King of Pentacle. So I wonder, you have the King of One and also the King of Pentacle, which is maybe this is someone who has the means to be able to help you. This is us giving you the message.
Okay.
It, according to the guides, you're moving, but
All right.
do something with it. You need to be very focused on how to hone your skill or get better at looking at the place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
So I hope so, Carl. I do believe that that I am in contact. And before I read for anybody, I always say I read with courage, with faith, and with good intentions.
Yes.
So the guides are helping me to be that conduit for you. Okay.
All right. And Carl, I just pulled 3 cards. I got the Nine of Pentacles, which is a yes card, um, about achievement. So maybe this is that Mercury deal you're talking about. Um, Achievement, prosperity, abundance, success, financial independence is represented by this card. And in the middle of it, I've got the strength card. Okay. So this is about having courage and confidence and control, skills, bravery, action, power, influence, fortitude, persuasion. And then the third card up is the Three of Pentacles. So you got 2 pentacles in the major arcana on the board here, and the pentacles are associated with your craft, your working, how you get by day to day. And the Three of Pentacles is collaboration. It's the card of collaboration. So about opportunities, cooperation, and teamwork. So, and then the unseen energy here is the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, another pentacle. So this is about reflection and physical responsibility, assessment of goods and return on your investment. So pay attention. I think, yeah, you got the, yeah. So pay attention to the details.
Yeah.
Is what's coming in. The I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. That kind of looking at it with a clear eye. So that's what we got there. Okay. So, do you want to put the next question up, Selma? I think you can do that with your
How can I
controls.
do that? Like, for example, I can, what?
We've got
On the star?
Yeah. I starred Ethereal Moonlight. There she is. She's up there. She's our next question.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing is that I don't know how to highlight
okay.
it. Put it here.
Let me take Carl down. Where did he go here? Okay, there we go. Okay, now go ahead.
How do I do that again?
Hover the pointer.
Yes.
And you're going to see the show. Does that show?
Yeah.
And then just click it.
Oh, I try and okay.
There you go.
Good.
Okay. We're all learning.
May I get a read on this friend who keeps asking for money? You know that yesterday Ethereal. Yesterday, I was in a workshop, in a meeting about tarot, and we were talking about ethical. And one of the ethical question was reading about someone that is not in front of us, that is not asking the question. Unless this person is either abusing you, affecting very negatively on your emotional being, we shouldn't be reading about someone who is not in front of us.
Yeah.
I don't know
But we can reword this to read on ethical moonlight and read on the arc. Read on the arc of the energy of loaning John or giving John this money.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, he's asking. Oh, yes, that's why he's affecting. Sorry, I didn't read that very well. Okay, may I get a read on this friend who keeps asking for money? So, could we ask, should Ethereal give money to her friend?
Yeah, should she trust and give money to her friend?
Okay.
Should she?
Then I am asking for her. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a benefit.
We're asking for her. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Should. Ethereal moonlight. Ethereal moonlight. Should ethereal moonlight give money to her friend? Ethereal moonlight. Ethereal moonlight. John. Ethereal moonlight. Money. Yeah. Usually, you know, I'm thinking of people who, you know, they give money to people, you know, it's just part of their makeup. But sometimes you run across a particular person who keeps coming back. And yeah, that's when you start questioning.
Exactly. And that I think that's how the tarot will read it. But Ethereal will make sense of that because it's interesting how the first card that comes is strength. So how do you understand that strength, Ethereal? Is it keep the strength in you, tame that, tame maybe the temptation, maintain strength with love. It's because the strength is about having that inner force to confront situations, no? But you do it not being abusive or aggressive. You do it with gentleness. That's how she is able to tame the lion. And it's interesting because how this situation is explained. Maintain your grounds, 7 of Wands. 6 of Swords, it will move you to calm waters, and then you will be able to celebrate with friends. Celebrate with friends. Because the thing is that I wonder, Ethereal, you have already an answer. May I get a read on this friend? You have an answer, and I wonder if the tarot is also telling you keep it. Listen to your strength. Listen to what you are thinking you should do. Then maintain your ground, and it will allow you to move to calmer waters and still be friend. 3 of Cups, and still celebrate with them. And the whisperer is that they recognize that there's a lot of anxiety. If you keep maybe look at it, the way you even said it, this friend who keeps asking for money, that is keeping you in an anxiety mode. So I think that in a gentle but forceful way, you have to maintain your ground. There's a point you will need to move to calmer waters in that situation. What does it mean to move to calmer waters for you? Maybe in what way you can say, I cannot, this is not good. How can I help you in another way as opposed to providing you money? I hope this helps.
Okay. All right. So I pulled 5 cards. All right. And in the middle of the 5 cards is the 8 of Pentacles. Once again, paying attention to details. Okay. First card up is the 6 of Cups, followed by the 5 of Cups. So the 6 of Cups, when I seen this, it's like it's the energy or essence of a child, and how they keep coming back to you, and you're helping, but now you're seeing that this is like getting to be like a habit type thing is what it feels like. And we've got the 8 of Pentacles in the middle, and then the Knight of Pentacles shows up.
Yes.
And this is kind of a mercenary mindset in the negative frame of things. And the 5th card I received was the 7 of Swords, which is
deceiving.
Yeah, it is deceiving and lies and scheming and manipulation.
Yeah.
So this is what the cards are saying. It's, and then at the unseen energy card I got was the Ace of Wands. And when I'm picking up on that, because there comes a point when we, through our helping someone, we are hurting them through enabling them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not saying, maybe you never help again, but, for this one time, maybe, you can't do it. And then let some time, then you're going to see, is this really a friend thing, or is it more a manipulation thing,
Yes.
And, so, yeah. But anyway, that's what I got.
Hello to everybody. Hello, Haley. Long time no see you.
Yeah. We got Haley in the house?
Yes.
Oh, hello, Haley.
Long time no see you.
Yeah.
We miss you in the groups. So I feel like a good luck, because yes, look at what you're saying. It's draining you, and it's draining you both emotionally and in resources.
Oh. Yeah, and see, now he's pulling at her heartstrings. He told her he was in the hospital and needed cash. So,
hi, you. Are you spiritual?
Hello, are you spiritual? Yeah. And we got Muzam. Hello, Muzam. That's a new one. All right.
Okay.
Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Selma will only be appearing on my channel. She has no other, and she's here every other Thursday or sometimes Wednesday if we got to adjust things. But every other week.
I love to collaborate. I don't want to have a channel. I leave that to Loretta. I collaborate. So, okay. Mouse, may I get a read on my career? What's coming toward me? In my career. Okay. Mouse, can you be a little bit more specific? Like, for example, where are you in your career? Studying or moving from one job to another one?
Yeah. And what field are you in? That might help too. We have Timeless Essence Net in the house. Hello. It's Maria. Hello, Maria. All right.
Is ending soon. Looking for my first full-time job. Oh my God, we are talking to a youngie one. Oh, that is so interesting. Ah, that was a time.
My first
Wow.
full-time job. Okay. All
Okay,
right.
so, okay, what is coming to Mouse
What's
Sam?
coming
The
towards
clock is in
Masam?
his son, and he's looking for tango. Yeah.
Her
Oh,
course. What's
so
coming
beautiful.
for her job, career-wise? What's coming for her over service, my son? Communicating with you. Come on. What's You're welcome, Carl. Thank you for showing up. Love having you here. Yeah, go to sleep. Go to sleep, young man. Bye-bye. What's up?
Okay.
What's up?
Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, you will love it.
All right.
Yes, because the situation in my spread, the way I do it, I began to understand that the guides immediately answer with the first with the first card.
Oh, okay.
It is answering with major arcana, temperance. And temperance, in the beginning, the first thing that is asking you is moderation. But in terms of your question, evaluate your opportunities or your offers. What is good, what is bad, advantages, disadvantages. What makes you happy physically, what makes you happy emotionally, because the temperance is also talking about our physical well-being, our emotional well-being, and it is the card of healing of emotions. So all of that is coming, and it will require you to make a good choice. Be patient so you can make a very good choice, and it's coming, but it's coming, because if not, why are they putting it warning you to be to evaluate your options, because they are coming. And then look at that, the four of one, there is a celebration of event, the celebration of you beginning to create a foundation, which is in your resume. Your first job is not your only job, but it's the first one that is going to be giving a strong foundation for your resume. And then judgment, right below temperance. Use good judgment. Use a good judgment when you choose the job that is coming and that you will accept. And again, look at that ace of one. I hope you look as happy as that bird there. This is a gift of a potential for a great project that is coming your way. And then the whisperer, queen of wands. Believe in your charisma and the magic that is coming with you. Be independent. Okay. It looks good. It looks good.
Oh, okay. Haley's got a question too coming up. All right. All right. And then we got another one. Benita is here also. Wonderful. You're next, Haley, and then Benita. And Mosan, right out of the gate, card number one, we've got the world. You know? So this is triumph, fulfillment, masterpiece, supreme balance, freedom, flight, integration, and mastery. So this is completion, of your course, and you're just flying high. Then we got the Eight of Wands. So this is fast moving energy. Could be air travel involved. But there's action here. There's clarity of thought. There's momentum and communication. So this is a wonderful sign. And then we get the Nine of Pentacles, the card of abundance. So this is achievement, self-reliance, success, prosperity, refinement, ascension, financial independence, and it's everything you're shooting for, every one of us, we look at the field we're going into. This is what we want. And the unseen energy is the Empress. And behind her is the Three of Cups. And then the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. So it feels like I don't think you're going to have to wait long,
Yes,
to find a good fit for yourself,
exactly.
That's what I got for you.
So we do have Haley. Good luck, even though you will not
Yes.
get it. It's coming to you.
You look good.
Lady, Haley is trying to decide if she wants to move her practice to her home. Wow.
Oh,
2026, big
ooh,
decision. Could you read on this for me?
that's
Definitely.
a big decision.
Okay,
Yeah,
love.
it is. And then we have May that shows up. She's got a question for us also. So
Yes.
after Haley
Is Bettina.
is
We have Bettina.
Bettina. Yep.
Yeah.
And then JV 1, 2, 3, 4. And then May
Okay.
W8Z2Q.
Okay.
Okay. There we
Okay. So let me get
All
into.
right.
Okay. Should Haley move her practice?
Okay. Should Haley move her practice to her home before the end of 2026? Should Haley Roberts move her practice to her home before the end of by the end of 2026?
Well, Haley, you are not new to this. So, because Nine of Wands, I wonder, what they are telling you immediately is persevere. Persevere on this idea. Be persistent on this idea. But at the same time, remember the boundaries, because it's how can you keep what you're doing, that you and I know what you are doing, and at the same time protecting your safe place. But they are telling you persevere, be persistent. And then the judgment, a good judgment, or is this something new, or is this a recurring idea that is coming again? Because sometimes the judgment we have program as a recurring event. In this case, is a recurring idea that you've been trying to do it, or have you done it before and it didn't work? And then Nine of Pentacles, it looks like if you make the judgment, it will make you feel satisfied and achieve what you want to do. And it's a completion of a cycle to begin a new one. Having the practice in your home brings a different tone to the practice and to your life. But it's telling you, I don't see any card that is telling. On the contrary, the whisperer is a magician. You have the tools, manifest that. You have the tools, manifest that. Okay.
Okay. Now I've got great cards. The unseen energy card is bringing the thought that's coming to me is you need to pace yourself. in this, I think, because the first card out is the Four of Swords. All right. And my unseen energy card is the Ten of Swords. All right.
Yep.
So, but the trip, let me tell you, the second card out is the Fool, where you take a leap of faith and you just freaking go for it, The next card I've got in the middle of this, so this would be the center card, is the Eight of Wands, So, this is a high energy yielding card, Lots of communication going on, momentum, traction, action, speed. So this is, but see, the next card is the Magician.
Yes.
And the next card is Star.
Yes.
So what concerns me is these two right here, which my feeling is to pace yourself, do your pros and cons list, tick them off, really put some thought in it, because behind the Ten of Swords and the unseen energy is the Page of Swords. Behind that is the Knight of Swords. Behind that is the Page of Cups, singing Kumbaya, and then the Page of Pentacles. So, yeah, but like I said, pace yourself. Pace yourself so you don't wind up getting sick, or something like that. But everything else looks great.
Yes.
In the plan.
Yeah.
Okay. Hope that helps.
So we have Bettina. Hope, yeah.
All right.
Can you read me? Can you read me, please? I feel I'm stuck. I don't know how to get my life back on track in all areas.
Oh, okay.
Read me.
Okay.
So what you're asking is, can we read your energy at this moment?
No.
The guides, not us, not Loretta and I. The guides.
And do about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's Ina, what I am going to be focusing is what the guides can tell us about how to get unstuck, how to get your life back. What can they read in terms of the energy
to do with it
that can help you move? You're welcome, Haley.
Welcome.
All the best to you.
All right, with me.
Okay.
Good.
How can the guys help Bettina get unstuck?
Bettina. What does she need to know about being stuck, and what does she need to do about it? Bettina need to know about being stuck, and what she needs to do about it. What does Bettina need to know about being stuck, and then what to do about it? What does Bettina need to know about being stuck, and what to do about it? This is it. Stuck, and what to do about it.
The energy of the reading, I don't usually pay attention to that all the time, but because of the nature of your question, the energy of the reading is Ten of Swords. So apparently something had happened. Well, not apparently. Definitely there's a history of pain, betrayal, that it's keeping you stuck or making you believe that you are that maybe you might be feeling hopeless in terms of getting your life back. But this is the energy, the shadow energy.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing that the guides say or highlight is the King of Cups. This is the most empathic and spiritual of the king in the tarot. It's asking you to be very nurture yourself, be more attentive, to pay attention to what is your intuition telling you, on what does it mean, how does it look, to get your life back, get out of stock. So how do they explain that? Three of Pentacles. Collaborate. Look for some collaboration, people who can help you. Loretta and we are just telling you in the beginning with the cards, but then from then on, you need to look for some people around you that can really, really help you, either help financially, or in terms of a job, but it's how to look for collaboration. Then Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is showing up in my cards all the time today. It's about believe in the magic of, if you are trying to manifest, what do you want to manifest? But first, you need to be sure that you understand what do you want really to manifest, and believe that you can do it. Then, because the wands are action, the queen is action. She moves to get things done. So that is opposite to being stuck. And then the guys are also telling you, you have the potential, but you have to do something with it. And I keep listening to this thing. She needs to first identify what she wants. She needs to get an idea, put it in a white canvas. What is it that I want? Who am I really? How does it look to be unstuck? And the whisperer is, hey, you will be able to celebrate because you have a strong foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Believe in yourself, nurture that strong foundation. Identify what do you want, and one step at a time.
Okay, good read. Now, I asked the question, what does Bettina need to know about being stuck? And then what does Bettina need to do about it? All right. So it was essentially a 2-card draw, but I pulled a third card to see where it was going. The first card out, we've got the Emperor. So my question, Bettina, is there a person of authority, possibly someone who fits the bill of being the father, in the fatherhood position, because the Emperor is about authority, rules, strategy, structure, endurance, practicality. The father, being a fatherhood figure, stability, power, dependability, protection, logical. Is there somebody? Because I'm wondering, is this a person, or is this an energy that you are dealing with within yourself? The of being your own authority, of being able to depend on yourself and your own stability, that kind of stuff. Because especially when we're young, and coming up in life, we struggle and we deal with these kind of concepts within ourselves, about being practical, about having endurance for something, to be able to depend on ourselves. Because what you need to do about it is the Two of Swords, and this is going into some deep inner thoughts, into your own mind, because you're seeking clarity. That's one thing that's in this card, is you're seeking clarity. There's an internal conflict going on, and there could be a catch-22 involved in it, some kind of crossroads or difficult choice. that maybe you're avoiding? Because the unseen energy card that I got here is the Eight of Swords. And this is all about self-imposed depression, um, uh, feeling restricted and stuck, and are feeling trapped. But also, the third card I pulled was the Ace of Cups. Once you figure this out, you're going to blossom, into new beginnings and a fresh start. And behind the Eight of Swords was the Two of Cups, and so there's a transition that you're moving through. You're at least the very beginning stages of it, where you need to sit in the quiet with yourself and figure out, oh, her father has passed. Okay.
I think that the emperor, the energy of the emperor is what I also was saying.
Yeah.
She needs to get control of her life.
Yeah.
So you recognize, which is very good. You
Yeah.
recognize that you are stuck. First thing is to recognize it. And Lorena is also reading the Two of Swords. Now it's a moment where you are in a difficult moment where you have to take a big decision.
Yeah.
Will
Yeah.
unstuck you.
Yeah. And she just said her current relationship.
Yes.
Yeah. So that would be the emperor, because she said she'd never put up with that stuff. I mean, I've been there, lived through it myself. So yeah, absolutely. I hope that helped. Oh, and okay, her husband passed in 2019 too. So yeah, no wonder. This has got to feel more like a dark night of the souls type thing, with these two major influences now past. You've got this one that, you love part of him, but the other part, you swore you'd never put up with that crap, so yeah. But look ahead. You got the Ace of Cups is waiting for you. Happiness is waiting for you. Once you move through this, happiness is waiting for you. But it's a transition.
But it's interesting that because I'm sorry, it's interesting because the Two of Cups is about respectful relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So you're getting a big messages of you will have to sit down with yourself and decide what is important for you.
Yeah.
And then take a decision to unstuck yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy. Neither Loretta and I are telling you that, but the guides are telling you, Bettina, you know.
Yeah.
And
this is just part of the journey of life. It's just part of the journey, and we all move through these moments in time.
Yeah. I am sorry is that I am sometimes very clumsy. Bernie must be really laughing right now because I drop my card sometimes. Anyway, we have B something. B.
Oh, okay. J's up. We'll call her JV. Okay.
Beautiful face. V beautiful face. JV beautiful face. I'm glad
next week.
Next week.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, JV. And then we've got next up, I should say this, is May dash W8Z2Q. We'll call you May. And then after May, we have Wealth Vibration 8888. You're welcome, JV. Yeah.
Okay, so JV wants to know if she will receive a job offer next week. She's actively interviewing. Yeah. Wow. What an exciting time to be interviewing with the situation in this country. Anyway, at least you are interviewing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good. At least They are you have uh, one leg there,
Yeah.
one leg. Okay, let's see if you can have the whole body there.
JV,
And a job interview.
my 65. Will she receive a job offer next week? She's actively interviewing. There, and I'm not currently working. Okay. She's not currently working either. No.
Okay.
Well,
She's interviewing. Okay. Okay. So what I have it's interesting. I really love so much the tarot
mm,
because they really talk. They really talk.
yeah.
Look at what immediately. Yeah, I can see that you're a young person,
Yeah.
and what comes? Page of Wands. The energy, a very young energy of your age, JV, and is the communicator, is a messenger. Hey, look at me. I have ideas. I have project. So you are reinventing yourself right now in your journey of moving. So maybe what they are asking you, be more vocal and more assured and confidence on what you have to offer when you interview.
Yeah.
Okay, be a good communicator. Then
Mhm.
uh, when I see these cards, I always ask the person, bear with me because I will explain it. Because you have the tower,
Yeah.
you have the high priestess, and then we have the knight of swords. So
Ooh.
the tower is a difficult card because it's telling you or signaling us that drastic changes are coming to on our way
Or sudden. Yeah.
or sudden changes, but some of them might be difficult to tolerate, but we need to be resilient. But at the same time, these changes are liberating.
All right.
They liberate you from things that kept you whole or back.
Mm.
But with that sudden change comes Mrs. High Spiritus, and
Mm.
she is the gatekeeper of secrets and mysteries. And she asks you, usually, go within. With all these sudden changes, go within because this is a time for you to know what really do you want. This in relation to your job offer. And then what comes up is a Knight of Swords, meaning be a warrior. Be a warrior. You are going to go for yourself. Believe in yourself. Be resilient as opposed to let yourself be stopped by a sudden change that was not expected. So it will give you time to look at what do you really want. I wonder, make sure where you are interviewing, because this could be something that it's will be good because then it will free you for maybe other possibilities. And then the whisperer is making a lot of sense. Temperance. There will be a lot of healing emotions. Be patient. Temperance is slow movement. Be patient, moderate, don't jump immediately. Because if you jump, I wonder if you jump to the first offer, and I don't know if it's this first one, this might be a tower moment where something is, it's not, it's in shaky ground. So make sure that you know you have all the knowledge of anything that could be secretive.
Mhm.
You know more of what you are interviewing, and I hope this makes sense.
Okay. I laid out 5 cards. And I start off with the 3 of Wands, which is about you looking, you know. Yeah, new phase you're going into, preparation, opportunities.
Loretta,
Stand for,
look at what she said.
yeah.
I accepted the first offer I received, then got into an accident on the way. The,
Ooh,
that was a tower. Oh,
yeah,
so
that was a tower.
was let go because I couldn't make it. Okay, so it's in the past. Or it's
Uh,
interesting. So it's asking you to go within and be a warrior. Oh my God! At least it went past. So it's
mhm.
not necessarily the new one coming.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry,
No,
Loretta.
that's all right. So we got the Three of Wands. That explains that. The High Priestess then shows up. Um, when I see the High Priestess, she's about tapping in to our own intuitive abilities. Hi, warrior girl. And because you know yourself better than anyone else, so you need to tap into that. Um, in the middle of this is the Six of Pentacles showing up. So this is about community of support, generosity, fairness, receiving, philanthropy, benevolence, and a balance of power. So it feels like there could be an offer, and and but the next card I get is the Five of Wands. So there's conflict. There may be a conflict, is what I'm seeing. And the fifth card is the Queen of Cups, where you really need to look inward and see if this is going to work for you. But the unseen energy that I got here is the Sun card. You know,
Mm,
um, so
it's coming.
yeah, it's coming. And maybe this is an offer. Because, like I said, the Six of Pentacles is in the middle. It's not a major arcana, though. But something seems to be percolating up that you might be a bit conflicted over, and will then go inward, and really think about it. And yeah, when I draw a clarifier on that Queen of Cups, I get the Knight of Swords. So
The same.
after
I had.
deliberation, you just may move on it.
Yeah.
And like I said, the Sun card is,
And
so
the Lenormand, I decided after I saw the accident, I mean, when the comment, I decided to, because she said, yeah, I'm so happy, but I just need another job now. So
yeah,
I
you do.
asked, will she get it? But I decided to go with the Lenormand. You will get it.
Okay, yeah, because she's waiting to
It's
hear from
a
a
gift.
nonprofit right now.
So you will get a gift,
Oh,
and this will be kind of a surprise because this is the woman. It's
right.
coming with abundance, either of emotion or of money. It will ground you, the anchor, gave you stability, and will be the solution.
Yeah.
I read the Lenormand, because I'm not completely an expert. Some people read the Lenormand in big combinations, but even if I read them, the whole thing is saying the bouquet, the gift, is a solution. It's coming. The
Mhm.
reward, it's opening doors. You will feel stable and grounded, and it will provide you with financial stability.
Mhm.
So it's coming.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Good reading. Thank you. Thank
I
you
think
for
it was
asking.
May, the next one.
Yeah, May is the next one up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
uh, if okay, so someone she's asking about is somebody ever had romantic feelings for her in the past? So someone in the present time, she's known in the past,
Uh-huh.
She's wondering if they're thinking romantically about her now. Okay. All right.
May I know, ladies, if A ever had romantic feelings? I will go with the Lenormand today. This is one that is specifically.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the relationship future layout. It's 3 cards, and it asks what you want. It asks what they want, and it asks will you experience long term, what you will experience long term with them. So that just cuts through it all.
Go there. Okay, so may ever. So she will be the.
What does May want?
In the Lenormand, you choose sometimes the significator, and you, as a woman,
Feelings. What do you experience long term with them?
I know. I am assuming that May is a woman. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you a he or a she? So I can choose the significator.
Are we getting an answer? Yeah, I got to go down.
Yeah. I wasn't able.
I'm asking about the past, not the present moment. Oh. Okay, so this person isn't in your life then. I'm a woman, he's a man. Okay.
A woman. Okay, so okay. Okay. So in the Lenormand, the significator will be a woman. And I will wow, the first card that came. So that means that you are the first here and the rest will be explaining. Okay.
Okay. Somebody from her childhood have a romantic.
According to the Lenormand, read. The center of the card is the most important one when we do 5.
Mm-hmm.
Underneath, I got the coffin. A painful termination, a painful ending. Then the first one is you. And with you, there's a lot of emotions involved with this painful ending. Because
it's the man that she's thinking about.
The commitment ended. But at the same time, it's interesting because the commitment ended, but this allowed you to move, to have a positive change in your life, significant change in your life. So how can I read this in terms of did he had or not romantic feelings for you? He left. He was not necessarily committed. So how would you read this, May? Because Lenormand decided to tell you this was a significant and positive change in your life. So I will assume that it means he didn't have romantic feelings for her. Why? And it was good that it ended, even though it was painful, because you're ending with positive change. Yeah.
All right. That's what you got. Okay. All right. I pulled 3 cards. And the first card is the 2 of Cups. The center card is the Strength card. And the third card is the 7 of Swords. So for me, there, the possibility may have been there and it may have felt strong. But in the end, this 7 of Swords is about trickery and lies and deception. So it may have been, but it wasn't on the up and up and for your best and highest good. So that's what I got. I don't know if that makes sense or resonates, but So I don't know how old you were at the time, but that's what I got. There was a strong draw, but nefarious in the end. Okay. Thank you for your question, May. It was very painful for May. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome. You're welcome, May. Okay. Now, who do we have up next?
Can we get a card message for each of you for every?
Oh, that's for the end. That's Warrior Girl. She's asking about the end of having a reading at the end before we leave the hour.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see, Haley. What else we got? Okay. Wealth vibrator. I'm sorry. Wealth vibration. I'm sorry. Wealth vibration 888. Here, I'll put her up here. Okay. Hello. Can you give me a little bit about my future? Okay. So a general reading.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. General reading for wealth vibration. 888. General reading. Wealth vibration 888. General reading. What's coming up? What's coming up? What's coming up? What's coming up for wealth vibration? Okay. I'm going to ask what's coming up for wealth vibration.
In my case, I decided to ask, what does she need to know? Any warning about in the future, near future?
That's a better question. I like that. Okay. What does she need to know? Wealth vibration. What does she need to know? What does she need to know? Wealth vibration. What does wealth vibration need to know? Wealth vibration. What does she need to know?
Okay, wealth. The first thing that the guides are identifying is that you need an 8 of Cup moment. And I mean with that, leave what is not working. Leave behind what doesn't work and go up to higher ground, to things that are more positive to you. Can you give me a little bit about my future? You create the future. Besides, I know that we are also attacked by the environment, but you also still have some control. And the first thing that you need to do is, what do I need to leave behind so I can move forward? And maybe is decide how to work with your responsibility. 10 of 1 is a lot of burden on you. So maybe is that you might need to look for more intelligent way or smart way to deal with all of your responsibilities, so you still have time for yourself. Okay, not running away from the responsibility. How to work better, how to work with them in a wiser way. Then take time to celebrate 3 of Cups, and it's making so much sense. Leave what doesn't work in a smarter way, so you can still celebrate yourself or celebrate with others. And then comes transformation, death. And you know that death is not death. It's about necessary change. It's telling you, oh yes, it's telling you this. leave what is behind. There's a lot of necessary change, and one of them has to do how do you work with your amount of responsibility so you can still pay attention to yourself and celebrate a little bit. And then the whisperer is, I wonder. I'm just listening to, I wonder, because Patial Sword, I learned with Lina Rodriguez, if you know her, that this is the symbol or indication of the internet. I wonder if either look into the internet or into the media for better ways to work with these responsibilities, or don't pay attention too much to the internet. Go, there's necessary changes here. Go and celebrate. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Okay, what I got. I pulled 3 cards, and I'm looking at the unseen energy also. So, which the unseen energy is the 8 of Swords, which tells me that you're got some kind of mental, um, you're feeling stuck or bound by something. It's totally self-imposed, because the first card out is I get the 9 of Cups. This is a great card, wish fulfillment card.
Yes.
About recognition and pleasure, prosperity, optimism, accomplishment, material success. It also can be superficial desires. All right. Because in the middle, we've got the 7 of Cups, which leans itself to you having multiple things that you are looking at, deciding about. You got a choice to make, and you're just not quite sure,
Yeah.
Or, it could be delusional, in the worst form. But it is about choices and temptation and opportunities, wishful thinking, and but like I said, and on the dark side, it's about not so dark as procrastination. Is there something that you're procrastinating on? And the dark side could be hallucinations, illusions, strange visions, depending on what's going on. The third card, I've got this Queen of Swords, and she's the clearest, most intelligent queen there is, which brings me to think that, okay, because so the two downtrodden ones, we've got the choices, and you're going in your head, and all the crappy thoughts are running at you, right? But there's a wish fulfillment here, and you obviously are an intelligent woman, represented by the Queen of Swords.
Yeah.
So something, you're asking about your future.
Yeah.
So something is coming up where you're going to be struggling over it a bit, is what it feels like. It's going to look really good. Oh, and then when I pull a clarifier on these 3, I get the 3 of Cups, community.
The same as I got. And you make me laugh, because when I am with my grandchildren, who always every day ask me, Abuela, are you going to read me the tarot? One question, Abuela, one question. I have one question for the tarot. And as soon as they see 7 of Cups, they already know, and they start saying illusion, delusion, because Abuela says that, because the 7 of Cups could be very related to your the page of sword that I read to you about
Yeah.
pay attention, and in the internet or in YouTube here, you can have a lot of misinformation, a lot of shiny things.
Not that one.
So be able to define what is illusion and what is delusion.
Yeah, because she says she's actually doing something new right now. So that could be why the Seven of Cups comes up,
Yeah.
because it's new and you got stuff to figure out, But in the end, it's going to be just fine. And that also explains the Eight of Swords. So you're doing great. And then I pulled an esoteric message for you. And we got the mock orange. It says, let joy return and refresh your spirit. So everything looks and feels really positive for you moving ahead. Yeah. And the unseen one here in the esoteric message is go inward. The truth you seek is already rising from within. So anyway, that's what I got for you, sweetie. I hope that helps. You're welcome. Okay. And then we've got one more, I think, that just came in. Make sure I don't miss anything. Okay. Yeah, right down here. We've got right here.
You know, Wealth, you are right. Every time that I read for people, I remind them that you might not see results in 1 week. You might see it in 2 or 3, 1 month even. So yeah, you can. I'm going to rewatch this later.
Yeah. I know. I had a reading once. Allie at Heart and Soul Connection and Val at the Dragonfly channel. I had asked a question. I was in the audience, so I put a question in the chat. And both of them are like, "Oh my God, be careful!" Da, 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 da. Like something's really wrong, right? Watch out. And I think to myself, what is going? And I take a look at what's going on around my life. I think, no, man, I'm gold. I'm good. No problems here. 36 hours later, I was so flaming enraged, like I hadn't been in years. And I'm in the middle of this, and I'm fuming. And then the realm drops in the reading that I had 36 hours earlier that Allie and Val were telling me about. See, so, you may not be feeling it right now, but it just may come along and get you.
Yes, it's something that we should always remind myself. Mm-hmm. I always remind my grandchildren and everybody. The tarot is here to give us advice, and I've seen them getting somewhat angry and unresponsive because you have asked that before and you're not doing anything. You're not listening to what we are saying, and you're asking again. Mm-hmm. So the idea is that, yeah, we are putting the best intentions, reading the cards, but now it's in you to follow the advice.
Yeah, free will is huge. It's the driving force. Warrior girl, you're right.
Will Z get married to me? What if we say no? Get angry at us. What if we say yes and he will do it? Oh, yeah. See. Okay, Atira is our beautiful name.
I'll ask what the energy is around it. There you go.
Okay, let's do that. Exactly.
Yeah. What's the energy around Z, Marion, Atira Nisar?
Atira Nisar.
From where the energy around Z, Marion, Atira Nisar. The energy. All right. Marion. Oh, maybe. Okay, so what does she want? What does he want? It's long-term thing.
Do you want to do? I will do. I will do the box of with the Lenormand, and do you do the yeah?
Okay, yeah.
So so so
Yeah, if
Atira.
that's what you're feeling, do it. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. What does Maria Nazar want? What does Z want? Well, what will she experience long term? Let's see. Experience long term. Let's see. I had the Four of Pentacles come flying out, so now I'm doing the relationship future layout. Okay. What? Okay. Yeah, 9 cards.
Okay.
Future layout.
I will address you by Atira because I mean that's how you are putting
Yeah.
it. Okay, Atira, the Lenormand at the box is not the tableau. It's 9 cards, and it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we are asked to pay attention to cross a diagonal. So the first card, we will begin the question with answering with a letter. I don't know if where is he, but it looks like there will be a document. I don't know if this is the marriage certificate or there will be a letter, a written communication involved with this question that you are asking. And then in the center, the core message is great because there is a significant change coming your way with the stork. And then end with the ring. And again, well, yeah,
Do this again.
there's a reason why I decided to do the learn and this one. Yeah. So but I get concerned because I don't want to make promises. I mean, I'm not. It's the cards. Blame the cards.
Yep.
But I am seeing that there's something. There's a written communication, significant change in your life that will end up with the ring. Now there's another one.
Let's see.
The pig, a lot of emotions.
Yeah.
And they are deep because it's in the water. A lot of emotions again that are coming with that are bringing you significant changes, and of course joy and the sun. These are the X in the box of 9 cards. Other messages here that are important. Apparently the letter is coming, but it will ask you to choose. This letter might also ask you to make some choices, the crossroad. And that, of course, involves a lot of emotions and deep thinking about what you want. Then the other line is the scythe, the stork, and you, the woman. So the significant changes. This is a card of a little bit of a danger or drastic, sudden decision. I wonder. Sudden decision that might bring significant changes to your life. And then the third line was the sun with the coffin, don't be afraid, and the ring. Because the sun is clarifying clarity on some endings and transformation that ends up in a commitment. I wonder, this is the only card here. Well, the scythe also, because the scythe was sudden. But I wonder if this will make sense for you, because Atira, you know the apparently this asking you to marry him brings some endings that are a little bit troublesome, but ends up with commitment. Those are the 9 cards. But when you read them diagonally, they are great. And the best message is that there is significant and positive changes coming your way.
All right. I
I hope
restarted this. You what? What'd you say, Selma?
That she should let us know.
Yeah.
We want to know if we did good or not.
Yeah.
And we want to celebrate.
Mm-hmm. Well, I started this 3 times, and I wound up doing the Celtic cross. All right. So, at the root of this is some kind of tension, some kind of clash internally, because it's 5 of wands.
Yes.
So that's the fire element. So and then that is followed by the tower, which is sudden change. So there's this struggle, this conflict, followed by sudden change that winds up being. I've got the World card, so you've got integration, freedom, triumph, completion, and that's followed by the Knight of Cups. So is bringing in. This is Mr. Charming, bringing in an offer, being chivalry, charming, deal maker, negotiator.
Mm-hmm.
The challenge there with him is the Death card, which means change is coming. There's a transformation, some end of a cycle, an emerging of new possibilities, followed by the 7 of Cups, which again is multiple choices or confusion, delusion, or opportunities. And this is in the future position. And that is followed by the Fool, which is in the position representing Atira. So taking a leap of faith.
Yeah.
Exploration could be spontaneity, originality, new beginnings, new possibilities. But that's followed in the environment card is the Moon. So not everything is clear. There's hidden truths. There's dreams. There's a mystery, intuition, fear. There's some unknown there. On the dark side, lunacy, illusion. And that's the environment. In the advice position, we've got the 9 of Cups, which is recognition. It's wish fulfillment also. Material success, accomplishment, prosperity and optimism, recognition there. And then the outcome card, we've got the Page of Pentacles, which is management, education, the essence of that, elaborate ideas, application. This is contemplative. It's good news for this card. And in the bottom, the unseen energy, I've got the Sun. So wherever you're headed, there's going to be some bumps in the road, some like this. But in the end, you're going
Yes.
to be happy.
I wonder if that page of pentacle is also the a young energy, uh,
Hmm.
focusing on expanding the resources that they have.
Yeah.
So if we are saying that your question is, will Z get married to me? Is a beginning how to expand that. Maybe it is coming because, but you will, as a couple, you will have to pay attention.
Well, yeah, appears there's things that got to be worked out.
Exactly. And you got the death, and I got the coffin.
Yeah, and I got the tower too, but I also got the world, and then the fool and the moon. So,
It is
you know,
complicated.
straightforward, it ain't, it's not, you
It's
know,
not straightforward, exactly.
it's not. There.
And I would imagine that Atira makes sense because she knows her environment and the
Mhm,
circumstances that the cards are reading.
mhm, mhm.
Okay.
So, all right. Thank you for your question, Atira. Really appreciate it. We are wow, we're an hour and 40 minutes here. Let's see. How does oh, we got one more. Are you up for one more, Selma?
Yes, of course. Eh,
Okay, we've got
How
Love Wheel Amanda. I like that.
how
How does L, I think, yeah, how does L, who's a Capricorn, feel about Love Wheel Amanda? Okay.
feel about me? Yeah. How does Elle feel about Amanda? I okay. This is it. I always get so It's I feel very responsible of bringing a wrong message. So
Well, yeah, but the cards are given what the cards are going to give.
exactly, I'm going to read what the cards are saying,
Yeah.
and with all the best intentions.
Yeah. Because I restarted that last reading 3 times because no, no, I don't go there. And it got the cards get their way in the end.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't want to deliver that.
Okay, how does Elle feel about
Okay.
Amanda?
All right. There we go. How does Capricorn feel about
Amanda, I have a granddaughter, but she's a youngie one. She's only 12. And she's having crush left and right. And she asked the same question. And you know what I asked her is, how does he look at you? Does he smile at you? Does he bump at you in school several times? I'm trying to help her
Read the language.
to see the sign. Oh, my God. Ay, Dios mío.
That's funny. Yeah. All right. Whoop.
Okay. Wow, wow, wow. Amanda, yes, you're going to get the answer. Oh, yes. Yes, we are getting the answer. If you have heard me before here, I always say that the first card, my intentions, I have learned from the experience with the tarot, that the first card is the one telling me pay attention.
Mhm.
So in your case, is Seven of Pentacle. This is the card that they give us the idea of be patient. One, you are going to reap what you sow. This is in good and bad way, but let's say look good and assess the situation. Assess the situation. Pay attention to it. Like when I say to my granddaughter, how does he look at you? Does he smile? In an adult way, is it, does he listen? Does he pays attention? Does he remember things that you said? But assess your situation. And then, how do you assess your situation? There's a Four of Cups here. It's like there's an offer coming that you are not necessarily paying attention to. You are paying attention to others, but this four one, this offer that is coming, you are not looking at it. I wonder. Or is it him, the one that is not paying attention to what you're offering? Then, Eight of Pentacles. Be very focused on what are you doing in this relationship, how you are nurturing this relationship, how
Mm.
you make this relationship work better, because this is mostly about the person who wants to get better at something, no? In my case, let's say that I want to get better at the hypnosis. The only way is practicing, no? So in a relationship could be, pay
Yeah.
attention to how are you communicating with each other, how you can improve that better. And then look for the truth, look for the information, and be willing to look for the truth or to accept the truth and seeing it. And again, Loretta, I am telling you, there's a reason why the Queen of Wands shows up again. This is
Oh,
the
yeah.
third time again. So in
Mhm.
this case, is the ones are passion, fire, action, and the Queen is very charismatic and
Mhm.
independent.
Yeah.
So if L doesn't meet your standard, become a Queen of Wands.
Yeah. 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 Okay. I've wound up with 5 cards. The unseen energy, bottom of the deck, is the Justice card. All right. And for me, looking at that speaks volumes, because there are actions to our, or there are consequences to our actions. So the first card out I've got is the King of Swords, the deliberator. So L is deliberating. And then we have the Ace of Swords. He is deep in thought. And, or maybe both of you are. Then I get the Star card, which is renewal, acceptance, purpose, enlightenment, spiritual abundance. And I've got the Knight of Pentacles shows up. Slow, 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 Mo, man, slow. Then the Four of Pentacles shows up, miserly. And then the Six of Pentacles. There's not a cup. There's not an emotional, I don't even get a wand in here. So,
Oh, you're right. I got
yeah.
Pentacle too. Yeah.
Yeah. So, mechanical is how I'd say he feels,
Mm-hmm.
That's, yeah. And then, especially with the Justice showing up as the unseen, and
Yeah.
behind the Justice is the Five of Wands, and behind that is the Nine of Swords. So,
Yeah.
this is one you need to really think about.
Yeah. I don't know if they are in a relationship already.
I don't know.
It's just maybe Amanda is is like my granddaughter thinking, you say, this guy has a crush on me or I have a crush on.
Yeah.
But honestly, Amanda, what Loretta is saying is also make me realize also that I was also Pentacle, and Ace of Swords is mine. The only thing that got a little bit closer to emotions were the Four of Cups, And I don't know if it's that he's not even noticing you. If he is this person and you this one offering something and he's not noticing you or not
Mm-hmm.
paying attention to you. Not sure, but the whispering is the one that about the fiery. Say, no, no,
Yeah.
move, move and become more independent of that. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't, there was no emotions here, but Capricorn are very driven, work driven, you know. They're not a water sign, and my north node is in Capricorn. I've got four brothers, three which are Capricorn. and and they just keep, they're like the Energizer Bunny when it comes to working, and I mean they just kind of plod around like the Knight of Pentacles, just very slow and deliberate, and they just keep moving, and taking care of business, but that's how they operate. It's just how they are, you know. But like I said, there was nothing emotional that showed up in the cards as far as any kind of intimate relationship with them. So,
Oh, she's saying it. Look, he's a workhorse.
yeah, he is. Like I said, I got three brothers. They are absolutely, So, and so if you can, if that's okay with you, if you're not, you don't need the high octane, hand holding and smoothing, it could be a match made in heaven, you know, but there's something he's Capricorn. So you just have to determine that for yourself. Good luck though, really. Good luck. There you go.
I wonder that she says that he's a workhorse.
Uh-huh.
The Eight of Pentacle. I got the Eight of Pentacle. This is the person focused on the job. Oh
Mhm.
wow, wow! The cards read it. So
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. We got more questions showing up here in the chat. It was a spiritual. Oh, it was a spiritual connection. Yeah. To everyone. Yeah. The withdrawal. I get it. Yep. Yeah. Caps are deeply emotional. They are deeply emotional. Yeah. But like I said, there was no, there none of those cards were showing up here. Just the mechanics of it.
not
You
in
know.
a relationship. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. She says she is Pisces, Sun and Moon. Oh yeah. Cap in my Venus. Yeah.
Okay, we have. I don't know if I don't know if it's the first one or not, but Jammy Jam. Will my career will be good? I don't know if there's another one because I cannot go up. Of the
Okay. Let me see. We got the love here, and I did. Okay. We've got Jammy Jam. Is that the one you're looking at?
yeah. Is
Okay.
that
Yeah.
the next one?
Yeah. I'm gonna put it up there. There.
Okay.
Okay. And
And
then
he or she, am I gonna be in a relationship again and will career will be good? She's asking two questions. Well, do we go in a relationship or career?
will my career be good? Well, this one is asking about her career. She's got a second one, you say?
It's the same. Jammy Jam below is asking the same thing. Am I gonna be in a relationship again? And will career will be good. Below, I will put it. It's the
Okay.
same person. You see?
Okay.
Okay. And Jean, hello, long time no see you. Are you
Yeah.
here or in Colombia? Talking about astrology, that's the guru.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
good.
Jean.
You can rewatch it. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for your questions and showing up. We really love this.
Yes.
Okay. I'm looking for other amazing explanation. Okay, good. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Okay, Jamie. Okay, there it is that you're talking about. Hi, Jean. And then Feria will be next. She's got a question.
Okay, I'm gonna be in a relationship again, and will career will be good. What about Loretta? What about if you read about? Do you mind reading for the relationship, and I will read for the career?
Hey, that sounds perfect.
On the
I
contrary.
like that.
Well,
Okay.
okay. You go in the relationship, I go in the career.
Yep, there we go.
Okay.
I break this down and get it all taken care of. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I love my Capricorn brothers. I really do. In fact, out of 4 of them, I got one, because you always have one that you're closer to. And yeah, Capricorn. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This. Hi, Bern. How you doing? He says we're having too much fun. Yeah, we are having fun.
Okay. Jan, in relation to the career.
Okay, relationship.
The first card is expect any surprise. Expect the unexpected. Other people call maybe hogger, but I don't like when they call it the stinky fish. But no, in this case, it's surprise. There is an unexpected surprise coming your way in terms of career. And then, but it requires for you to be more open-minded because this is the 8 of Swords. Apparently, you are putting yourself in a box mentally. You are trapping yourself. I don't know if maybe in terms of career choices or in terms of, can I do this? No, I don't know how to do that. Or you are limiting yourself in the mind. So the career, expect the surprises, but you have to cooperate by being more open and confidence. And they are telling you Ace of Pentacles. There's the potential for prosperity and time to celebrate. There will be time to celebrate, but you need to free yourself from something that is keeping you in a box. So you know what it means because they are talking to you. I am just a conduit with a card. So expect the unexpected, but you need to do some work with your mind, in your mind, to bring prosperity and to bring real reasons to celebrate. And then the whisperer. Interesting. The whisperer is childhood memories.
Ah.
I wonder how does that make sense to you, Jamie Jam? Could it be that this possibility of career reminds you of something in the past, brings you very good memories in the past? Is this related to a family job or is something related to memories of the past that's coming your way, is coming back again, or someone from the past, from your past, coming with this offer in terms of the career? I hope it makes sense for you. That's how it looks. Okay.
All right. Thank you. That's a good reading. Okay. Well, I wound up pulling 10 cards again. First card out was the high priestess for Jammy Jam. So
relationship.
Yeah, about a relationship. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna think that this has got to be, representing you,
Yes.
as a signifier, and the challenge is the Three of Swords. Your heart's been freed before. It looks like. Okay, but let me start over here. The King of Pentacles shows up at the root of this reading, at the basis of this reading. And the King of Pentacles is a man that's financially stable, who's has abundance, has some wealth, is innovative, like the day trader, administrative type. I have him as like the coin operated one, and a bit emotionally lethargic. But after that, I've got the World showing up. So it's like this type of person is what would complete your world, is what I'm feeling here that's coming in. Because in the crowning position is the Four of Wands, the happy community, the happy home. And then, so that slides into, I'm reading this again, into your presence here as the high priestess with the Three of Hearts, or the Three of Cups with the broken heart. And then because of that broken heart was due to the Five of Swords, this guy here, the treachery and the lies and the sneakiness and all that. And in your position here, the King of Cups shows up. Mm. So the King of Cups is representing what you want in the environment. We've got the Two of Cups, which is coming together in agreement. And then the Seven of Pentacles shows up, where you're doing the assessment of goods, because you get to an age and then you start reflecting, well, does his resources match my resources, and yada, yada, yada. How's that going to balance out? So you're looking at that. And then the 10th card, the last one, is the Two of Wands, which is going into the planning effect. So you will, because the unseen energy is the Two of Swords. So you will need to make this decision again. But behind this Two of Swords is the 10 of Pentacles, and then the Six of Swords. So, yeah, it's going to come up for you again. That's what I'm getting. Long way about it. Yeah. So, I hope that helps. Did any of that resonate? Also, I'd like to know that. Okay. Jimmy Jang, there you go. Jimmy Jam. Okay. This is okay. And I'm like that too. Sag. Okay. We're going to have to close the questions down. We're going into 3 hours.
3 hours?
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost 2 o'clock. 12, 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah. But it's got to be almost 5 o'clock there, right?
Here, 4 o'clock.
What?
4 o'clock.
Why am I off?
So that's why I asked 2 hours. Only 2 hours.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong. We've been on 2 hours. I was thinking I was looking at the clock. Sorry. Senior moment.
So before we do we have a question, or before we leave, to remind people about how to contact you, how to contact me?
Yeah, and I will put that up. We do have another question here from Berrios. Can I know if it was G I've been feeling in my energy and will show up back in my life soon?
Wait. It says, can I know if it was G I've been feeling in my energy and will show up back? in real life soon.
Yeah. So is this person going to show back up in her life?
Again,
She knows this person. Yeah.
she
She's been
it looks
feeling
like
this
she's
energy.
feeling some premonition. Is that what I am understanding?
Yeah. Yeah.
Eh,
Like a premonition. She's wondering, is that what this is? Is it a premonition she's having?
because can
Uh,
I know if it was G? I've been
yeah.
feeling.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will do the tarot, and if the tarot shows up with the Seven of Cups, illusions, delusions, confusion, distraction.
Mm-hmm.
I am putting an intention. If I see that, then it is not G. It's
Okay.
illusion. Okay. Okay. Let's see.
No, this okay. This well, no.
Not sure.
It says no. It was a spiritual. He was the only one to ever look at me, and he withdrew. So I withdrew. Okay. All right. That's earlier.
What if I ask? You can ask one question in relation to that. To phrase that question, is G coming back in
Yeah.
real life to
Mhm.
Faria?
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Is G coming back into Feria's life
Yeah.
soon?
If it's coming, then if that's what she was feeling.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you, warrior girl. Thank you. Go through giving up people some approaches for everybody. Yeah. Oh.
Hmm.
Okay. Here we go. Show back up and pray.
Okay. I'm not sure. I will try to put it the best way.
Okay.
The energy, the whole energy, is about a history of betrayal or pain.
Mm.
That's the shadow energy.
Mm.
In the beginning, to the question if G coming to her in real
Oh.
life, the first thing that I got was Page of Sword. And she definitely, she seems young. So this is her, the Page of Sword. The Page of Sword is someone who is very inquisitive, looking for knowledge, somewhat impulsive, and or paying attention either to gossip, and sometimes because of that is controversial or can bring bad news. So I wonder if what I should read of this, the energy of her being inquisitive and curious, or if there's a message of there's some bad news coming. Let's
That's the Page of Swords you're talking about?
show swords.
Yeah, that's like a mental breakthrough.
So it's a young one, but how does this make sense with the rest of the cards? There's a lot of burden here. She's
Yeah.
carrying a burden, and this is the page of one again, another page, young energy, where
Unknown.
it's the messenger of reinventing yourself, voicing out, verbalizing your ideas, your project, and move on. And the blunt of the queens. She is rational, not emotional like the Queen of Cups or the Empress, the mother of all the queens. She
I got
is
you.
the rational aspect of the queens, where she is blunt on her decisions and on her advice. And she advised to take decisions on a rational way, not on an emotional way. And you have two swords here. Something about the mind is G coming. So I wonder if the queen is asking you to be a little bit more rational, look for evidence to see if this is G, the person or the entity that you might be feeling coming, or that energy that you are might be feeling. And it looks like this experience is putting a burden on you. And it's asking you to move that,
Yeah.
move from that sense of responsibility or that burden, and reinvent yourself. And then what is a whisper? Seven of Swords, this is not
Yeah.
it's a card of warning about deceiving, deceitful, or stealing. This feeling, this energy could be stealing you from something, maybe from seizing the moment for you to make a better movement. One is also passion and action, and be more rational on the feelings that you're having. I'm not saying that you are not feeling that. I'm not saying that. I am saying be more inquisitive, which was the first card. Be more inquisitive about this feeling that you're having, because it might not be G, it might be something else. Not inventing. You are feeling it, but then be more inquisitive, so you can be to take a better decision, because we have the whisperer that is telling you there's some deceiving here. There's something that doesn't look right, and it could be stealing you from the truth.
Okay. Well, when I was shuffling, the Queen of Wands flipped out, and I just figured that was you. But the first card out is the Eight of Swords, which is, what you're evidently going through right now with doing these mental gymnastics, because you're feeling this energy coming in, and it's like it tap, 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 and so you're looking at it. So the Page of Pentacles shows up, where you're recognizing this energy that seems to be glomming onto you, and how are you going to manage it? Then in the middle of this, I've got the Judgment card. All right. So, and the Judgment is about assessment and reflection. So, and this is what you're doing with this energy that is all over you enough to be asking questions. And then I've got the Ace of Pentacles that shows up. So we've got, because you're looking for stability in this, and, a constructive energy, because the energy that you're dealing with, it don't feel constructive to you. And what I've got next is the Eight of Cups, walking away from it, And the unseen energy is the Moon card, followed by the Strength card, followed by the Hangman card, and then the Three of Wands. So it's like, what I'm going to say is, what I'm picking up here is what I would do and I would tell anyone I know to do, is to clear your energy. Get some sage yourself. Um, whatever kind of clearing practice that you feel drawn to, use that to clear your energy, and that will help dissipate whatever this is that you're dealing with. Does that make sense?
She's saying there's a kind of telepathic link between us. Is that him or me? Or is someone else hiding behind this energy? I didn't.
Well, maybe he's involved with somebody, and if that's the case, that could be, because people, within their own minds, they experience some really strange things, sometimes when they are developing relationships with others. It could be some kind of bleed through energy like that, is what I'm thinking. So, Warrior Girl is thinking that she was either dreaming of you or will cross your path in the near future. Yes, it was G's energy. She's getting it was G's energy. Like I said, very well could be. He could be into another relationship, or maybe there's a relationship breaking up that he's in, you know. So if you got a connection telepathically,
Yeah.
But according to my cards, it's not going to pan out,
Yeah. Well, Warrior Girl sees
But
it
at least you got an awareness of what could be bringing this on.
Yeah, Warrior Girl sees it differently. So she's perceiving a different reality in that sense. In my case, my card didn't say that.
Yeah.
What they say is that you needed to look for more clear evidence.
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe it could be the pendulum clearing your energy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's possible. So, Warrior Girl, how we doing? Did we get everybody taken care of? That by the time we got I know she put a notice up that the questions were closed. So I have to go feed myself. I feel a headache coming on. So.
Well, there's one. Am I in the right path in life? This is
okay. All right. You want to do that one? Make that our last one?
Because this seems to be good too. Also, I mean, everything is good, but
yeah. Okay. Okay. Am I in the right path of life? Marvingo. Thank you, Feria, for your question. Thank you, Feria. Okay. Marvingo. Good. Oh, Harley's here. She says you and her are in the same part of the world, Selma.
Huh?
Harley is in the house. Harley J says you and Harley are in the same part of the world.
You mean northeast?
I think so. I think that's what Harley's saying.
I'm
looking at them.
I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
See, on the right path of life.
Oh yeah, Selma, you and I are in the same part of the world. New England, Massachusetts.
Yes, Selma, I saw your website.
What website? I don't have the website.
You don't have no website.
Tell me a little bit. Oh, you mean email? I'm really.
No, email's not a website. You can't get those two confused.
Ooh.
Play. Don't worry about pulling an oracle for the collective. I didn't expect you to go so long. I know I didn't either. Thank you, warrior girl.
Marvingo, I am still shuffling, thinking of you, but it took me. I got distracted with Harley.
Marvingo.
Let me know about where are you. Okay.
Marvingo.
Right back in my life. In his life.
Okay. Well, I got the Ace of Wands right out. So I got the Ace of Wands right out. And
do you want to go first?
No, you go, because I can't figure mine out yet. I got confused after that first one.
Okay, Marvingo.
I saw them, but time you were with her.
Okay, Marvingo. It says that you are making plans for expansion, 2 of Wands.
Okay.
It has to do with some establishment, not on maybe government, and or am I in the right path?
Okay.
This is also about conformity or tradition, religion tradition, spiritual tradition, family, cultural tradition. So, and then you are related, you are in a relationship or coming to a relationship where you are making a contract, a respectful type of relationship. It's interesting because look at that. Is the Hierophant, 2 of Cups, and 6 of Cups. This is either childhood memories or someone from the past is coming to your life that could be in a very respectful relationship with you, and it has to do with maybe traditional ways or family traditions or maybe an organization that has been in your past, and you are making plans about that, or the tarot are suggesting you make plans for this, for someone coming from your past, establishing a respectful relationship, but the whispering is warning you about the situations, fears that might be holding you back, negative attitudes or negative behavior that can be holding you back, and that would definitely will take you out of that will be wrong in terms of your path in your life. But they are telling you, just warning, pay attention to what things, fears or negative mindset that might be holding you back from what you are meant to do in your path. But it's interesting because they are telling you the path is in relationship to tradition, mentorship, or respectful relationship, contracting with same kind of people that will respect also the way you behave or the way you think on your philosophy. And it is in relationship with your memories of the past. Does it make sense for you?
Yeah, give some feedback. That would help.
It looks like
She
it's
said her ex had,
relationship to.
yeah, something about her ex. Okay. Well, now you're asking, so you're questioning if you're on the right path. Is what I'm getting here. And the unseen energy card is the Ten of Swords, which explains why you're asking. And in the middle, so I pulled 5 cards. So in the middle, we've got the Emperor. Okay. So, and what it just occurred to me, it's because of everything that's going on in the world. Okay. With work and everything, because this is a, yeah. So we got the Ace of Wands, which is creative, fire energy, uh, about new ventures and enthusiasm and action and willingness to start. And then I've got the Six of Pentacles. Are you in a field where there's community support is needed? Because this is one card about community support, um, equality, fairness, philanthropy, benevolence. So this is, maybe you started something.
He says he's
vein.
trying to be a writer.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
So that's where your heart's desire is. Okay. Because, so the Emperor, so with the Emperor in the middle, that would be like you, being your own authority. Because if you're a writer, you really are, you're expressing your sovereignty of self, your path that you feel that you're drawn to walk in this world. And so then I've got the King of Wands following that for the number 4 card. And the King of Wands is one that's a wordsmith. You want to be a writer. So that makes perfect sense that this would show up. And you're action oriented about it, optimistic, proud. This is the card of a journalist, a visionary, of a writer. And then I get the Page of Swords. This is a mental breakthrough in all of the pages. And this brings clarification and news.
And the Page of Swords is very inquisitive.
Yeah.
And for you to be a writer, you have to be
seeker of knowledge.
Yeah.
Is one of the words I've got on here.
And
So
what is the genre? What is the genre that you write? Because I wonder if your genre is about stories. That's why the Six of Cups. I wonder. And the Hierophant, the publishing company, or whomever is helping you, the editor, and then asking you to be in a good, respectful relationship. Oh, you are still choosing. Okay. But apparently, my reading is saying yes. Now that you are saying writer, yes.
Yeah.
Keep planning for expansion, and don't fight those negative ideas about yourself. That is the devil that is holding you back.
Yeah, this is just something you have to transition into, because obviously this is what you are meant to do. You want to do. You're doing it, but it can't support you in the real world yet, But this is what you seem to be. This is what you're desiring. So no, you're not on your path right now, but you're certainly headed that way, it seems.
Yeah.
According to the cards that I've got. So I hope that helps.
Okay.
So,
before we leave, let me
put that.
I am in the Northeast, meaning I am in Massachusetts. I can go as far as some places in upstate New York, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and maybe New Hampshire, Vermont. But I am what I am saying is that I am practicing, because I am intern on the quantum healing hypnosis technique. This is a protocol of 4 hours give and take session
Mhm.
that includes the interview and then the hypnosis in itself and the debriefing.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful, wonderful healing technique.
Yeah.
It's very, very safe. Besides, I am a PhD clinical social worker, so you are safe also in terms of
Yeah.
ethical treatment. But the sessions are free because I am an intern. And in order to obtain my certification, I have to practice with 25 people,
Yeah.
and I am by 5 already. So I have 20 to go.
Yep, yep. And I got your information on the screen. There's Selma's email. Selma says 25@gmail.com. So
Okay.
just email Selma
Yeah.
and she'll get back to you and you
Yeah.
can work something out.
Because this intervention cannot be done online.
Yeah. But you're willing to travel if they want to like rent a room, like meet them halfway.
Yes.
And you know they can rent the room, and then so you've got the 4 or 5 hours you're going to need to work with them. So
Yes.
you know,
I'm willing to drive,
yeah,
but because if it's, let's say, uh, I don't know, 4 hours or 5 hours, then we need to check in what
yeah.
place.
Well, that's like Warrior Girl saying she's 5 hours from you. So you know, but you could both drive like 2.5 hours, find a place in the middle,
Yes.
and Selma's willing to do that. So,
Yes.
but you'd need to cover the cost of the room. You know.
And it doesn't have to, I mean, we can go to a Motel 8, whatever.
Yeah.
Those that are $45. Why? Because you
Yeah.
need to be in a bed.
Yeah, you need to be laying down.
Relax.
Doesn't have to be expensive place, you
No,
know?
no,
I
no.
mean, even if you have family or, you know,
Exactly.
maybe
Or a friend.
a friend, you know, somewhere in that vicinity, you know, there's ways to work around it.
Yes.
Extremeboo.com. Okay. I don't know what that's about. The Uniglamming. AI.com. Okay. Okay. So we're going to shut her down and we'll be back in 2 weeks. You know,
Yes.
every other week for Selma and I. So we'll see you then. And it'll either be, you know, Wednesday or Thursday, either at 11. Well, yeah, it's always at 2 p.m. Eastern. So
Okay. Thank you very much.
thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
Thank you, Selma.
Bye.
You're wonderful, magnificent. Thank you, Warrior Girl. It's great to see you. Great to see everybody that showed up. Thank you so much, every one of you. And please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you again in a couple weeks. All
Okay.
right. Bye for now. Thank you.